Freedom Express 280 RLS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And this has been just remarkably well kept. I mean, the exterior still has shine, the decals are not peeled and faded. This looks just about like the day it was bought or built brand new sitting here today. Very well equipped, very nice lightweight. Coachman's top level trailer and top level lightweight fills two different roles there. I'm very familiar with this because we are a Freedom Express dealer ourselves. So let's get dug in here and the things that make this thing potentially worthwhile to you. Here is a pre-owned purchase. Power awning, upgraded from a manual, so you got, push one button, get some patio shade. And looking at it, you can tell that they cleaned it a couple times. That's pretty good looking for one this age. And again, the care and the maintenance. Look at the sheen that's still on the skin. This is, this means that somebody probably had this thing stored either indoors or under a cover. Because again, you can see the decals are all good looking too. Everything is looking very nice. Outside Coleman camp grill. This is a high output grill. It takes a 25-mile-an-hour wind to cause the flame on this to burn out, as opposed to, or blow out rather, as opposed to a common little 2-burner outdoor stove, which takes a 5-mile-an-hour breeze. In short, a common outside stove you can blow out if you can blow out the candles on a happy birthday cake. This one you cannot. Feeds off those little bottles you can get at the camping store. I think one of those can cook 75 hot dogs on one of these. I know because we checked one day. That was a good day. I was pretty full when I left, actually. Wide stance axles here on a Freedom Express. The axles are set an extra 9 inches apart. That gives this thing enhanced stability going down the road, and it does work pretty well. This trailer is less inclined to wiggle behind you going down the road. One of the things with the Freedom Express that was their calling cards is that they have the largest front storage in their class. Now, a few other manufacturers in recent years have stepped up to match this, but no one has surpassed it, and they were doing it first. Along with that power awning, we also have power 4-corner stabilizer jacks, as well as a power tongue jack up front. So everything on this is push button easy. You're going to spend more time enjoying your campsite, less time setting it up, because everything happens with the push of a button. Freedom Express is one of the brands that started putting the propane in front of the batteries, because that gives you room for 2 batteries back here. And I have my own little battery box hooked up to give us some extra power to maybe run the awning and things like that today. This does have a smaller slide, but that's one of the reasons this 28-foot couples camper with a rear living room is less than 5,300 pounds. This is not just half-ton towable, it's big SUV towable. It's even better than half-ton towable, and it's been very well kept, cleaned, maintained. This is one that you're gonna have no concerns with. I've seen a couple others come in this same floor plan from this age bracket that had some decal fade and whatnot, and this one is just free from any of those blemishes. This is that cherry one that you're looking for out there. Just even little stuff like they put little no-slip grips on the steps walking, and just little things like that. Like I said, only 5,266 pounds. They did have a dog. I do like to mention that. That being said, it doesn't smell like pet urine or anything like that in here, and I'm pretty sensitive to that sort of thing. But, they did have a dog. I like to let people know maybe you have asthma. I almost said amnesia. I'm glad I caught that one. Of course, then I went and said it out loud anyway, so I shot myself in the foot, as it were. So here we've got a very nice rear living room with the twin chairs in the back. The sofa and the dinette can both fold down into extra little sleepers, and you've got a lot of storage in the top of this slide out right here. Those cabinets continue all the way down here. Storage is a big thing down at Coachmen. They've been building campers longer than almost anyone else in the business today. So when you see extra little pockets like this, they open those up. They make that very multi-purpose and multifunctional. They add an extra little storage pocket there that most people won't. Notice all of your countertops, not just in the kitchen, but all of them are a sealed waterfall edge. That means that water can't soak into any of the countertops here. That's true in the kitchen, in the bathroom, and in your dining table, everywhere. So if you set your iced tea here and it sweats a little bit and the water beads down, there's no seam for that water to sink into and swell that countertop. That's one of the longevity features I like about our Freedom Expresses. Even today, they continue to do that today. It's a very good feature. Swinging around here, I do like how open this entryway is. They didn't put the chairs right up to the door, and that cabinet you see, even with the door open, doesn't really, doesn't really obstruct the door. So you've got very good flow. You've got very good in and out type space. Good storage right here, right next to the door for extra shoes and things, although they do leave you a nice little shoe garage down at the bottom there, which is nice so you don't have a big ugly pile of shoes building up by the door. If you've ever had a camper, especially a bunkhouse, you've got a pile of shoes by the door. I would be willing to bet money on that, and over the course of things, I would win. All original factory electronics present and accounted for. Nice little flat screen mounted on a swing arm, so this can face the dining table, the kitchen, the 2 chairs, the sofa, pretty much anywhere but the bedroom and bathroom, and the bedroom has its own place for a television. If you're watching TV in the bathroom, you have too much time and money on your hands. All-in-one AM/FM CD DVD player, and Jensen's good stuff. Jensen is electronics made for the RV business. It can get hot or cold or things like that without failing. Jensen is a very good quality brand. So you shouldn't need to worry about lugging along extra electronics with you. Again, good storage anywhere they can put it. You've got some very good deep cabinet space above this here. And to kind of demonstrate that, I found, first of all, I like that all the original owner's manuals are here. Given the care and condition I've found in the rest of the coach, this does not surprise me, because my experience has been people who keep their owner's manuals keep good care of their campers. But we all know how big those manuals are, and you see that they fit in here no problem. So you've got lots of good storage going on. Again, everything is clean. You can see everything's still shining. Everything is nice. Your seating has not been, worked down or anything like that. Nothing's broke down or beaten up. This was used, but it was used gently. It was easily used, I guess. Central AC as well. Good spring, summer, fall type camper. Now, up here in the kitchen, I do want to point out they do kind of hide an outlet up high like that. So if you've got your coffee maker, your blender, you've got lots of space for it. And this actually has a deceptively large countertop, because when you start looking at all the extra space you get behind the sink and the stove, that's where you're going to put all your appliances, is back there, so that you have this open prep space up here. This is an American stone cast sink. It's a very strong sink. What I like about it is it's not plastic. So if you're cooking over here, which the previous folks I think barely ever did, and you can kind of see that, if you're cooking and you have hot water from, like, say, some mac and cheese, you can pour it in here without melting your sink. And you're gonna see just nicer storage options in your Coachmans. They've always been very, very good for stuff like this. This is all your silverware and extra stuff, all that's taken care of, while still having room down here for bigger things as required. You have plumbing access doors to, like, your pump and things down here. That's why they close those off. The water heaters, gas and electric, in the lightweight category. Typically you'll find a lot of gas only stuff. Normal front walk around bed, and it is easily walk around, by the way. You're not like, you can just walk right around this bed. There's no weird, like, you don't have to do the travel trailer shuffle to get around here. Both sides of the bed have full wardrobes that are mirrored, by the way, so that all the light coming in from those windows double reflects and makes it feel very bright and open in here, despite being a fairly small space. It's just big enough. You're going to spend most of your time in the living room, not the bedroom anyway, more than likely. They do leave you a little stand right here with power outlets on both sides of the bed, so you can run alarm clocks and things. For a clumsy goofball like me, they have a padded headboard, which I would probably still smack my head against constantly. I am a klutz. Over here, I really like this. I like how even up here in their entertainment center, they're still using that nicer countertop material. They didn't decide, well, we're out of the kitchen, we're going to start chinsing now. Plus, right across from the bathroom, we have an extra closet or linen cabinet. So very good for extra towels and things. And all of this shelving is removable, adjustable. You can kind of build your storage there however you please, or however you need for that trip. Very good storage space in here in the bathroom as well. I love how open all this is. It gives you lots of space for all of, like, your paper, your toilet paper, and your tank tablets and all that stuff. And again, next to a high water source, we have all sealed edge countertops so that we don't worry about that stuff falling apart over time. And we do have shower wall surround paneling, so that when you are showering, water that sprays off your body hits this instead of the wall board, so you don't have to worry about waterlogging your own walls. And again, this is not necessarily intended to be like the cheapest thing on the market. We do still have a nice big skylight and a power vent fan. A cheaper brand will take this vent and shove it above the shower, and it's just not as, it just doesn't do the job as well. So I mean, all in all, for used campers, this is great. This is super, super clean. If you're looking to, say, like, upgrade from a pop-up or something like that, or if you're a first timer, if you're getting away from a bunkhouse and now mom and dad want to take the couples camper, this is the one. This is clean. This is going to take care of you, and it's, as far as I can tell, problem-free. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping, everybody.